Hello, we are back. It is Panther Style, Palm Desert Charter Middle School. It is February 23rd, 2021. What an exciting time to be here at school. Mr. Ruiz, Ms. Frazier, it's so great to have you here with us.
Likewise. Nice to be here with you.
All right, let's get it going here. Panther Style 2021. Okay, the big question, is school going to open soon? So Mrs. Frazier, take it away.
Mr. Geyer, I really hope so. The sooner the better. Our numbers are coming down, so it's looking good. So we're very hopeful in the next 2 or 3 weeks to know for sure when we'll have an opening date. So at this point, the elementary schools are tentatively planning on opening in the next 2 weeks. The actual board decision will be made on March 2nd, and then we'll know for sure what our opening date will be and our opening schedule. So stay tuned.
That is exciting news. So next, let's see, March 2nd is next
Tuesday.
Okay, next Tuesday, and usually the board meetings are at 7 o'clock, right?
Correct.
7 o'clock p.m. Yep. All right. Well, there's Mrs. Boyle again. She's got that big, huge blue box out in front of the school. You can return library books or school books at any time. It's open 24/7, so you can drive through, drop them in there. Please, no Chromebooks, because the heat's going to damage them. So if you need to return a book or need to get some information to us, go through the library return box. It's in the main parking lot with the electronic marquee.
And Mr. Geyer, I noticed that there are several students who have books in the office waiting for them to pick up.
Yeah.
So our PDCMS office hours are 10 to 2, and you are welcome to come anytime between 10 and 2, but also if that time does not work for you, you can call and get an appointment and come and pick up the books that your teachers have picked out for you.
Is there an additional time that someone's going to be out there on Thursday and Friday?
I heard a rumor that Mrs. Boyle was going to be out there between 7 and 8 for any parents, if this might be more convenient for them on their way to work, to stop by and pick up a book if your child's teacher has saved one for you in the office.
So I think it's Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Which is great. We really appreciate Mrs. Boyle being there to hand out books.
Awesome. Okay.
All right, the new bell schedule. Okay, everybody's already been on it, so this should not be a surprise to you. So if you have any questions about the new bell schedule, you can give us a call. We will respond to you, or you can email any one of us. We'll be glad to answer your questions.
Awesome.
But Mr. Geyer, the most important thing is that our students are in school every day.
Yes.
Every single day. Don't miss a day. And if you need extra help, you can email your teachers, make arrangements to visit them during office hours in the afternoon from 2 to 2:55, or in the morning during that iReady asynchronous time from 8:10 to 9 o'clock. So take advantage of those times.
Yep, those are great points. Before and after school. Yep.
Okay. Awesome.
Ooh. All right, Mr. Ruiz, take it over.
Reclassification. So we're currently about to start on our ELPAC testing, and it's a good time to give everyone a little bit of a refresher of the importance of this opportunity to take advantage of this testing window so that we can meet some of the criteria so that we can have our students reclassify from English learners to reclassified fluent English proficient. 3 of the marks that need to be attained, and think of it kind of like a combination lock. We need to get the 3 numbers correct so that we can unlock this. So we need to get an overall score on the ELPAC of a 4. So we could probably do a little bit low on some of the subtests, but overall, as long as we get a 4, that puts us in contention to be able to reclassify. Also, since we don't have any state testing currently to compare those results with, we're working with our iReady assessments, and the kids get 3 windows this year to do that. The first one was earlier in the fall. The students took another evaluation, just kind of like to see where they're at, how they're progressing in early January, and there will be another one in the spring. So as long as the students are hitting that yellow zone in the iReady test, then they will be eligible to reclassify. And then finally, the other area is being able to get grades of C or better. We are expecting that to be in the areas of language arts and then 2 academic areas as well. So that could be either math, it could be social studies, it could be science, or even in a foreign language as well. So those are areas where that would give us confidence that our students are ready to move on from that English learner status. So that is something to be looking out for.
So this is a great thing, okay? Whenever you move from getting help in English to becoming fluent in English, this is a great thing to do, right? This is really good. Right,
Yeah.
Mr. Ruiz?
Yes, it is. It just opens up definitely more opportunities to be able to go into higher challenging classes when we have that confidence that we have full control of the English language. So I hope that everyone takes this opportunity as best as possible. So speaking about the ELPAC, that's the English Language Proficiency Assessment for California. That really is just the test that we use. It's the tool that we use to check students' progress with their academic English. So the areas are in reading, writing, listening, and speaking. So as long as the student gets an overall score of a 4 from there, we're in a good spot. We're trying to help our kids kind of get prepared for this by giving them a little bit of just awareness a little bit ahead of time and getting them comfortable with the format of the test, the type of questions, the way that the wording happens for the test, just so that that isn't a factor. So we're really encouraging our students to join us tomorrow, Wednesday the 24th, for their Zoom workshop at 9:30 to 11. They will be getting a link from their humanities teacher in their email before that time. So please help your student find that email for that link, so that they can go through some of those little tips and hacks so that they can feel comfortable the day of the test. And again, we'll be starting our test for ELPAC on March 3rd, and then we'll continue again on the 10th and then on the 17th. This is not a timed test, so the kids can have time to work on this. They can feel comfortable making the right decision before they select an answer. And if they need a little bit more time, we have programmed some windows with our teachers to have those makeup sessions. But we really want them to have as much time as possible for them to not feel rushed. You can help us out at home by making sure that they have a quiet environment so that they can focus on the test. Let us know if they need any headphones so that we can provide them. And it would be, again, we want to give our kids the best opportunity for this. So make sure they log in tomorrow, 9:30.
Mr. Ruiz, also, if any students need a Chromebook, they need to call the office and come pick one up. Maybe you have one at home, but it's not working, or you need a new charger, or you don't have one. So please call the school and make arrangements to pick up a Chromebook if you need one.
Yes, good point, Mrs. Frazier. This is the perfect time to troubleshoot, to figure out if we have everything that we need in place, so that day that's not an issue on our results. So please check that you have everything working out. If we need to trade in a Chromebook, make arrangements so that we can trade that in. We've already had a few kids doing that this week. Again, we're just getting you guys ready. That's it. Oh, and then Counselor Corner. So we want to make an invitation to all 8th grade students. Tomorrow night is the La Quinta High School Future Freshman Night, and that's from 6 to 7. Please check the La Quinta High School website for the Zoom links so that you can join that session. And again, that's for any of you that may be interested in joining the La Quinta High School family. We understand that we as a charter school have lots of kids that would commute from La Quinta. So if that's the school that you're going to, make sure that you get all the information and you start talking to the counselors over there. And if that's the school that you're planning on going to, make sure that you get your transfer application in time. It's due by the end of this week. And then also, we're really excited about small support groups. We're still forming a few of them, but we are really excited to share that we have started a few of them as well. We're offering kids the opportunity to take advantage of these small groups, whether it's online or in person. So if you still have that interest for your student or your student has that interest for themselves, please make sure to reach out to us so that we can schedule them in and we can add them to these opportunities. And then in 7th grade, the big news is that we're working with our humanities teachers with the California Colleges Guidance Initiative, the CCGI platform, which is just a really awesome tool that gives lots of information to the kids with college and career-bound experiences. We're going into those classes, providing some guidance in those lessons and just giving opportunities to the kids to start having awareness about what colleges or careers they might have an interest down the road and start exploring those options for themselves right now.
Wow,
Ruiz,
Oh,
Mr.
go ahead,
Ruiz.
Ms. Fraser.
Okay, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
That's okay.
Mr. Ruiz, if a student is interested in a small group, do they email their counselor or you directly? What should they do?
That's a good question. We do have an email that we sent out to all of our students here at PDCMS. So that is probably the best place to go. It's a little survey question, just what kind of group they're interested in participating. If for some reason we're not able to find that survey that already got deleted, feel free to reach out to us individually. We're a pretty good, solid team, and we're working together in all aspects. So it'll get to us. We'll add you to the list. We'll plug you in. So look for that little survey just so that you know what your options are. But if not, again, feel free to reach out to us and we'll plug you in.
So they can email you or Ms. McCown or Ms. Vasquez.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Wow, you have all been pretty busy getting all that stuff together. So it's hard to imagine that we are coming to the end of the 3rd quarter, the beginning of the 4th quarter, and already looking into next year. It's amazing. Yep. I know in some cases it hasn't gone fast enough, but we're here.
Yeah.
And then this is Panther Camp. We've got this going on right now. If you're interested in just relaxing and talking possibly with some either some friends or some new friends, and you want to do that here on campus, just get a hold of us. You can get a hold of us by going onto the school website and going over just underneath that pink important sticky note, the 3rd one down. It says click here. Yep, right there. Click here, and you can fill out an interest form. Have your parents do it. So it's a parent interest form in their son or daughter coming to Panther Camp. All we do is we exhale. You come here and you exhale. There's no parents and just kids and one teacher, and you can enjoy an hour and a half of time just talking, just knowing that there's some other people out there that are the same age as you. And it's just a great opportunity just to exhale and relax a little bit. There's very little structure, games, and just fun stuff. So you can do a little bit of laughing and just enjoy yourself. So we hope that you take advantage of that. So fill out the interest form, please.
Awesome.
So ASB is sponsoring Say Something Week. And this is really important. This is being a good friend. If you see something that is bothering you, makes you feel uncomfortable, maybe someone says something that makes you feel uncomfortable, then it's important to say something, not just let it go by, especially if you know perhaps that someone's feelings are hurt. So starting March 1st through the 5th is Desert Sands Say Something Week. And there are actually activities, and as soon as we go to the next slide, I'll tell you what the different days are. So Monday is Wear Green for Sandy Hook Promise. Tuesday is Wear Glasses or Sunglasses. If you see it, report it. Wednesday is Dress Up Like a Superhero. Do a random act of kindness and bring someone joy. Thursday, March 4th, we are on the same team. Wear a jersey, any jersey that you want. And Friday, March 5th, take pride in yourself and your school. Wear your school gear.
Awesome.
So all of these days are supposed to be fun, but also reminders of if you see something, say something. Did you want to add anything to that, Mr. Ruiz?
Well, yeah, I mean, I just think that it's like you're saying, it's really important for us to make that commitment to our friends, to really let each other know that we care about them. And again, if there's a concern that we have, I know that it's a little bit different right now in this environment, but it's still important to check on each other, to let other people know that you care about them. And sometimes the way to do that is by reaching out and offering help to them. So we encourage all students to definitely take advantage of that. This is a fun way to bring awareness to it. It's just a way for us to remind ourselves that there is power in our choices. There are opportunities for us to be heroes and to say something for our friends when they might not be able to speak up for themselves. Really take this opportunity to be that friend and to offer them some help.
Sometimes that's really hard for people to do.
Yeah.
And that's why that's why we got the superheroes there.
Yep.
Because a superhero in somebody's life is just going to be a good friend. And if you see something odd, it's tough, but you got to try to step over that hurdle and just let somebody know.
Yes. Yes.
Really important to know that you have many trusted adults at this school. You should tell your parents also, but if that isn't a comfortable situation, find someone at school that you trust and that you can tell so that you can help the person that might be having a problem or some issues, or maybe they're just afraid. So really, really important that if you see something or you know something, tell someone.
Yeah.
Well, this is one of my favorite slides. We are grateful. That is for absolute certainty. So now the weather report in Lisle, Illinois, okay, is going to be 18 degrees tonight. It's really warm there. It got up into the 40s today as a high. Okay, but it's going to get down into the teens tonight, or that might be tomorrow night, but same thing.
Mr. Geyer, I think you're going to increase the tourism of Lisle.
Of Lisle, Illinois.
And they're probably going to offer you the keys to the city.
Right. And go there and check out a book from the Lisle Library, because I was the first one to check out a book in the Lisle Library. And that was about 60 years ago. No, 63. What? Something like that. Some crazy thing. couldn't be 63 because never mind. But and I know Miss Fraser has some words of wisdom for the whole student body.
Well, words of wisdom, I don't know, but just again, I want to say how grateful we are for all our hardworking students and supportive parents. You make all the difference in the world for our school, and we're so appreciative of everything that you do.
Awesome. Yep.
Okay, everybody, have a great week, and we'll see you in a week.
That's right.
And bring a friend. Bring a friend.